So everybody's talking about the Spider-Man costume. Tom Holland's been posing the Spider-Man costume. But a big thing is he did a whole interview recently where it came up about James Bond. He said, listen, there's speculation at the minute. We'll keep it to a minimum for now, and we'll get there one day. What is that supposed to mean, Tom Holland? And he went on to saying this. He goes, every young British actor, it's the pinnacle of working in our industry being James Bond. I already consider myself to be the luckiest kid alive. I never have dreamed to have a career that I have had. Again, no denials.
Kid in that phrase is what we're
Kid, yep.
I dissected.
Yeah.
I dissected last night when I was walking.
What's he doing on the left side there? That looks like he's taking a good dump.
Oh my goodness! Come on already.
He's spidering it up. That's what he's doing. He's Spider-Manning it up.
Gotta get out that
5 years he'll be Bond.
Yeah, you think he'll be Bond, Pepestar?
In 5 years he'll be Bond.
Well, they're gonna cast a Bond right now, though. They said the next year. So Denis is doing Dune right now, and while he's doing Dune, they're writing the script, and then in a year they're gonna hopefully cast and start shooting. And he was rumored to be like the number one person up for it, and so he addressed it. He didn't say no. Ronald, you say you're digesting it. So
yeah.
let's see what you think here. How you feeling about it? Can Tom Holland be our Bond?
I think he absolutely can. It'll take Bond in a slightly different direction. But I also think that there's so much spin or publicity just going on with this, because an article that I read said Tom Holland, new James Bond. That's how it was labeled. And then you get into the article and it literally says he's one of several contenders on the top of the list. Okay, that could mean anything. And then it said, the buzz is he's going to be the one. The buzz from who? Are they talking about fans? It's very vague. I think yes, he would be good. I don't think it's coming down to him, though. I think they're leading us in another direction so we can be surprised.
I feel like that could be it, too. I know that the chat's like, no. But I did think about this today. I was analyzing this. I'm like, wait a second. So think about this. So James Bond under Amazon. All right. And it's under Amy Pascal, who was the executive producer and runner for all the Spider-Man films. Right?
That's right.
All the Spider-Man films. And and he had a contract round that he didn't want to renew for Spider-Man. So what if there was a deal made that said, hey, if you do Spider-Man, you got to do Bond for us. Or if you want Bond, you got to do Spider-Man for us. And I feel like that could be something. They know he can do the acrobats already. They've worked with them for years. They know he's British. It almost feels like a setup. Like they're just going to go for it. And there was a way of getting him to do more Spider-Man by offering him Bond. Because as I said, every British actor wants to be James Bond. You think there's any kind of... Is there anything there you think that could be a realistic about this whole Bond casting rumors? With that in mind?
I could actually see what you're saying, very much so, because it would be you scratch mine, I'll scratch yours.
Yeah, he was really against coming back for Spider-Man. He was like, I'm done with Spider-Man. That's it. The rumors were going around. Then he signed like a 3-picture deal. Then this Bond thing came out. So it's just kind of, it seems like it's setting up. And I know that people are saying nobody wants to see him as James Bond and James Bond's dead. But Jeff Bezos spent a lot of money to redo Bond. So we're going to get a new Bond. It's just interesting to see like where they go. I mean, I don't really see him as Bond still, but I could see like, of course, the British aspect. He has the agility. He's also worked with these people for years. I think those things line up, and sometimes I could see it maybe happening based off situation as opposed to being based off the casting that should happen. GR shaking his head. I'm going to go to GR fast. GR, how you feeling about this? Is there anything in your mind that says that they're like, maybe we cast this guy as James Bond?
If they want a baby face James Bond, yes. I mean, he's one of the viewers said it best. Total miscast. It's like Pedro Pascal playing Mr. Fantastic. Total miscast.
A lot of people have been saying that about him.
But what the longevity he could have. He could bring, if they want that role to go for another 15 films, that's 30 years. He could easily do that.
Yeah.
He has the talent to do it.
And they want somebody like that, Pepestar.
That's why when they were talking about this from the beginning about the recast, they wanted a British actor under the age of 30.
Mm-hmm. And he was the first one that came out.
Ding.
He was the first one that came up.
One of them.
Yeah. But he was one that all the trades were talking about.
And he didn't want to do it, so.
Yeah.
No, maybe they bribed him, like you said, Brian, and we'll see.
Yeah, I think there's something interesting about that. Pepestar, you seem like you're excited for him to be James Bond?
Absolutely. That dude is so talented. It just, he can do anything to me. And I think he's perfect. Yes, he does look young, but look what Roger Moore looked like when he first became Bond. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with him looking young. We want to know if the brother can act, and the brother can act.
Now, let me ask you something, Pepestar.
Yes,
do you think he looks, because this is one of the issues I have, he looks too small for the role, physically.
He is a lot shorter, too. He is a lot physically smaller.
Tom Cruise.
That's
Well,
true.
no, but
Tom
I'm saying
Cruise.
since
But
that
Tom's
role
like-
has always...
I think he's a little more buffed out. Like he's a little more ripped.
So do you think that he could gain a little weight and fill out a little bit if he did that?
I always see James Bond as a very distinguished, taller man, somebody like me with an English accent, and he's not going to be able to fill
Jacob
that.
Elordi. That's what I was thinking.
The last gentleman that did Bond, what's his name?
Daniel Craig, not a large man.
Yeah,
Daniel Craig. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Tall. He's not that much taller.
No.
And he pulled it off. I thought he did a great job.
But he's a lot bigger physically.
Well,
so he's 3 inches taller than Tom Holland. He's 5'10".
It's not just the height, Brian. We're talking about the bulk of the man.
Yeah. There's a lot of hate.
Don't get me wrong. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
But he makes you look like the Hulk, Brian.
Oh, he does. Oh, yeah. Trust me. I mean, I'm not that big. Trust me. I'm not. Nah. But I'm like, I got a little bit of height. A little bit of my shoulders are a bit wider than I'd say his are too. But there's also like he's already getting a lot of drama. You saw the drama online about him in the Spider-Man costume. People are like calling him fat. I'm like, what? They're calling him fat right now? It's like just like weird body shaming him.
That dude's many things, but fat ain't one of them.
No. I know. It's just sad. I feel like there's a lot of attacks going after him right now. But I think that like he's got so much to do with Marvel, as we talked about before. There's so much more that he could get into. Yeah, Roger Moore was 45 I just looked it up, 45 when he was first Bond. But then like Daniel Craig was 37, I think, when he was first Bond, or 36. Then we're going a lot younger. So, I mean, he can grow into being that age. And maybe they want to just sign somebody on for 20, 25 years and be like, this is our Bond. But he also says he wants to retire and have a farm and get away from this business. So, Angela, what do you think? Is there any way that they could actually, lock him in for something that long term? Because he keeps talking about retiring constantly.
I mean, a lot of people say a lot of things about what they're going to do with their life, and it ends up going completely different, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I thought Jacob... I think it's Elordi. I thought he's like 28 or something. I mean, he's got a little bit more of a mature look, which I think, and he's got more of that statuesque Bond vibe. I mean, yes, he's Australian, but it's pretty easy to, it's a dialect of the British, right? It's I mean, my family's Australian, so I mean, you can pretty much throw a British accent on together pretty easily. So I think he'd actually be really good for it. He's who I was thinking about when that lineup came out. I mean, when you're looking for an under 30, I was like, if I was putting the two of them together, I would go with Jacob.
I feel like it makes more sense than someone that's already this popular.
I think you got it right, Angela.
Yeah, I don't think I think he'd be probably very quick to take that. I mean, that's like a multi-million dollar. I mean, that's crazy. He'd make crazy money doing that. So,
question, Angela, what movies has this gentleman done that
Jacob?
Yes, that has him stand out.
Saltburn.
Saltburn was one of his like. Well, he's been in the series with Tom Holland's wife, Zendaya. He's in Euphoria.
Right.
He's done some pretty good acting, like where I think it would.
Priscilla, right? He was in that too.
What's that?
Was he in that Priscilla movie as well?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff back to back. Recently, in the last 5 years, he's really been Like I mean, his acting. It started off with the cheesy Netflix stuff, and then I was like, okay. And then I saw him in some different things, and I'm like, oh, he's got range.
He's
He's not
6'5".
a- what?
He's 6'5".
Yeah,
Woo!
Yeah.
He's a
Or-
tall guy.
yeah. He's like 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, and he's got range.
He's besides a real leading actor,
Yeah, I
not Tom
know.
Cruise height.
I think most leading actors are about 5'10", GR. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Five. I think Chris Hemsworth is one of the other ones. That's like he's like 6'3", 4". No, he's like 6'4".
Yeah. There are those. I mean, it used to be back in the day, everybody had to be like 6 foot or tall, but now it's kind of gotten like more and more like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11" in there, right? See it more and more. Hence why I get a lot of jobs.
It's like when they brought out the Reacher movies, and the casting of those were so terrible.
Oh, hey, that was Tom Cruise. You know.
Exactly.
Leave him alone.
I mean, he's 5. What?
I'm sorry, but Reacher, if you
5'7".
read the books, is 6'4", 250 pounds. And Tom Cruise, 5'4", and 160 pounds.
He's
But he can act.
5'7".
like 5'7" or
He can act.
5'7", 5'8". Yeah,
I was being a smart aleck
I know,
there,
yeah.
guys. I mean,
and he's a good actor. You're right, Pepestar. He's a good
the
actor.
important thing is the brother can.
he's an incredible actor, but he's not Reacher. I'm sorry.
He did a hell of a job for me.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Though. People but people have personas or presence or ideologies of what they're supposed to look like. We always talk about that. It's like even what's happened with, again, like GR says about Mr. Fantastic, like the mustache threw him off, but like for other people, it was just totally fine, the mustache, So it's but like one little thing that's different from a character can throw everybody off. But I don't know, Angela.
Yeah.
I think there's something there that say that Amy Pascal's doing this, and she ran all the Spider-Man franchise. She knows him really well. He's not denying anything. He's more or less putting more fuel to the fire, too. Don't you think that Tom Holland would take it if he was offered it, though? He said every British actor wants it.
I think he'd have some. Yes, he'd have a lot to be. He'd have some mulling over to do. I mean, if he wants to. I mean, they're so young. Him and his
Zendaya.
wife. I mean, they're just so young that it's like, you guys could always wait to have kids. I mean, I don't think your career will. I mean, but I don't know. Everyone's got a different idea. Maybe he doesn't want to act for a long time. Maybe he does want to have that family and take that pause. And I call it the Ryan Reynolds break, even though it wasn't really a break. Like, oh, I'm taken away. I'm not going to be in movies. And then he's like, all of a sudden, he's back in like
He's everywhere again, right?
yeah, he's in every yeah. Well, besides the lawsuit, then he's back in. He's back in. Doing that, sorry, I can't even think right now. His films that he's been in back to back. So I'm like, that doesn't really sound like a break. I call it the Ryan Reynolds break because it's just not.
Deadpool, but he's got so many different movies he's doing now. I feel like he's just
I don't even know.
stopping.
I mean, he's got like a company, a marketing firm.
He's got the boy band
everything.
movie he's doing too.
What?
He's doing a movie about a boy band. So he's writing that. And he's working with
like
that.
Like I said, nobody's really taking a break. I think it's just all.
It's him, GR, and Dave as a boy band. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just get some details about it.
I didn't want to tell you. I'm in it too. I just don't want to tell anybody.
Oh, nice.
Ryan.
Now I just brought.
She's playing our manager.
Yeah,
Thank
I didn't want to tell you, but I'm a hard ass. No, but I definitely think that it's interesting. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I'm on a different. I think Tom Holland's great. I think he's a great actor, and he would do good. I think Jacob and him are going to be like
combating for it.
Yeah, I think
It'll probably be as big as like what happened with Superman 2, where they went through like so many different actors. And I hope that's what they do with that, not just like throw somebody in there just because like you're working with them. I hope that's what happens.
Well, right. And that's not really, I mean, I get it. Because if somebody's really good at what they do, but I mean, you have to also take a look at like, okay, what's, like you said, the character, what do they typically want that, they already have those characteristics of what they're looking for. But I mean, we've been talking about this throughout since this came up, and we've all been sort of like, I don't know if we see him. He seems too young, but if we're doing an under 30, it does change up my thoughts on that a little bit, but not a lot. I still would go with Jacob if I were going to pick. I mean, I'd have to be at in the casting room, but I think just in terms of they both have good abilities and range, so I think that I would probably.
They have good genes.
Good genes. They have good genes. They do.
Pepestar, what were you going to say? I
types.
thought you were saying something.
I think with Tom knowing Zendaya and working with Zendaya for 3 years, that the break he's found, it's hard to find somebody in Hollywood that has the right noodle on their shoulders, and they have a connection. And I believe they will be the next power couple, and they will take their breaks from time to time from the business, because this shit will drive you crazy. And I think they're smart enough to know and do that.
And like, if he took Bond though, that would be like a big one. That would not be many breaks if he took Bond though.
No, he would be able to take a break. Look, if you come to me and you want me to play Bond and I want to play Bond, we're going to come to an agreement of how this whole thing's going to shake out. Trust me.
Yeah.
So he wants to have time with his family. I mean, they'll be able to work all that out, I think.
Well, I think we're going to find out very soon. I feel like that if they want to do it, he'll be able to do it, but it's he's got so many projects between like James Bond now maybe, but Spider-Man, and then he was doing his own thing on Apple for a while. I think we'll see what he does. But guys, what do you think? I feel like the chat doesn't care. They're like, wow, whatever about
like,
James Bond.
They're like in another world. They're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the chat didn't like the casting.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.